Police department!
He's got a rifle. He's got a rifle. Shots fired! Shots fired! Officer down! Officer down! Officer down!
Law enforcement officers face unpredictable dangers, where routine stops can turn into life or death situations. In today's video, we'll look at 5 gripping cases that show the bravery and sacrifice of officers in the face of deadly threats. In our first case, what started as a traffic stop turned into a fight for survival. On April 12, 2021, in Carroll County, Georgia, a Georgia State Patrol trooper pulled over a Nissan Sentra for speeding over 100 miles per hour along the interstate. At first, the driver didn't stop for the trooper and led them on a 5-minute chase. The driver finally stopped and pulled over to the side of the road. As the trooper approached the Nissan, it suddenly sped off again. The suspect attempted to outrun the trooper, but soon the trooper caught up to the suspect's car and performed a tactical maneuver, causing it to skid out of sight. However, the maneuver failed to stop the car. The suspect quickly regained control of the vehicle and straightened it out. Next, the suspect can be seen from the passenger side of the Nissan, pulling out an AK-47 and aiming and shooting at the Georgia State Trooper.
Shots fired, shots fired.
Luckily, none of the shots hit the officer, and he quickly called for backup. As the chase went on, more units, including county deputies and local police, responded. However, no one expected how bad the situation would get.
6-6, back off of them, back off of them, back off. Let's see what they do. Dispatch, we're right here going 69 miles an hour. I'm waiting to see what we do. We're turning right on Bankhead Highway.
Turn right on the Bankhead.
All right, get me some people up here. Let's get ready to do felony stop. If not, we will pit.
In the video, other first responders can be seen working together to search for Shelton and his cousin. While still chasing the suspect, the passenger who had shot at the state trooper leaned out of the window again, but this time it would have deadly consequences. The sergeant was hit in the head and crashed his car in the result. Dash cam video from Holloway's squad car shows the same events from a different angle. The other officers kept chasing, but then the suspect's vehicle stopped completely. The shooter got out with his rifle, prompting a nearby officer to exit his vehicle and seek cover behind it. The officer named Gordy can be seen calling for help as the gunfire continues. Officer Gordy's body camera shows his desperate call for help.
He's on my car! He's on my car! He's behind my car!
A few seconds later, the suspect was seen in front of the squad car, forcing the officer to flee on foot. Later on, another police car arrived at the scene. The suspect directly attacks the officer, but in quick retaliation, the criminal was successfully taken down.
A few minutes later, another police car manages to catch up to the scene.
Whoa. I'll start right here? Yeah.
The officers quickly returned fire and finally took down the criminal.
The suspect was later identified as Pierce Shelton of age 28 years. The driver of the vehicle was his cousin of 21 years named Aaron Shelton. Seeing all this, Aaron attempted to flee but was caught by police. Aaron Shelton was arrested and charged with 22 counts, including felony murder, felony fleeing, and aggravated assault on law enforcement officers. He was later convicted and sentenced to life in prison without parole. While one officer faced danger during a traffic stop, another was getting ready to confront a known criminal. On February 4th, 2021, Officer Darian Jarrett, 29, and about to become a father, was tragically shot and killed by 39-year-old Omar Felix Cueva, a career criminal. Homeland Security agents, in collaboration with the New Mexico Police Department, launched a covert operation to apprehend 39-year-old career criminal and drug dealer Omar Felix Cueva. Officer Jarrett's duty was to stop him until the agents could take over. However, Officer Jarrett was not fully informed about the level of danger posed by the suspect, and he ultimately paid the price, as you will soon learn.
While she's sending the pic, let's go so that I can run my checks on you. My name's Darian Jarrett. I'm with New Mexico State Police. The reason for the stop is your window tint's a little too dark. Yeah. Or if you want to roll down the window more.
Dark?
Yeah. I noticed you got temp tags. You got registration for the vehicle?
Yes, sir.
I'll need registration and your driver's license as well.
Initially, the officer was concerned about window tints of Cueva being too dark. The officer asked Cueva to follow him to his vehicle to check his ID, and that's when things went wrong.
Come with me to my vehicle. That way I can run your name and date of birth, and then that way I can get my return, okay?
The poorly informed officer was unaware of the dangerous man he was dealing with and remained polite and vulnerable to the situation.
Go ahead, shut the vehicle off. If you want, it's up to you. Well, I know.
Big piece of my license, you find my wallet?
That'll work. Grab the phone and come with me to my vehicle so I can get the return, and then I can make sure that everything's good.
Then the officer quickly noticed a firearm in Cueva's truck and collected it for his own safety.
Hey, real quick. You have a firearm on you? Yeah. Oh no, I see it. Please, do me a favor. You mind if I take it off you for my safety? All right, hold on. All right.
The suspect hid another gun from the officer. He pulled it out, pointed it directly at the officer, and tragically shot him, ending his life.
Let's go to my vehicle, okay? Come on.
Oh, shit!
Homeland Security agents watched from a distance and stepped in to assist, but it was too late. The suspect had already shot the officer multiple times, including a fatal shot to the head.
Hey, police, here to help! 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 Hey! You call 911?
Hey, call 911. I'm with HSI.
Okay!
Call 911.
Working with several law enforcement agencies in New Mexico, Homeland Security agents chased the suspect in a car for over 30 miles.
We're coming to Avenida Mesilla.
7-1, you got 935 blocking Conway.
During which they exchanged gunfire for hours. The situation reached a peak when a police officer performed a successful pit maneuver, stopping the suspect's car. During the gunfire exchange, 2 officers were injured, and the suspect was shot and confirmed dead at the scene.
Did you head in the opposite direction of traffic?
Officer Jarrett's family filed a lawsuit against Homeland Security for recklessness, but the judge dismissed it. Ultimately, they received $500,000 in compensation from the New Mexico Department of Public Safety. If you find this video interesting, please leave a like and subscribe. In the next case, a routine traffic stop turned deadly when a suspect armed with a rifle turned the tables on two brave officers. On April 9th, 2023, two police officers, Emily Breidenbach from Chetek and an officer from Cameron, were shot and killed in Wisconsin after a traffic stop turned out to be a shootout. The shooter, a 50-year-old named Glenn Douglas Perry, armed with a rifle, was wanted for missing child support payments.
He's got a rifle. He's got a rifle. Shots fired! Shots fired!
We're approaching. Yeah, we see it. It's on his left.
Both officers are down. He's set up with a rifle. 327, we have two officers down. He is set up with a rifle.
Perry had gone months without paying child support, leading to a civil bench warrant being issued against him. Wisconsin police officer Emily Breidenbach pulled over Perry due to an outstanding child support warrant. Aware of the potential threat Perry posed, she called for backup from 23-year-old Officer Hunter Shield.
The Barron County DA's report states that Breidenbach called out commands to Perry after she pulled him over. Nearly immediately, he grabbed an AR-15 and began firing.
He's got a rifle. He's got a rifle. Shots fired! Shots fired! Officer down! Officer down! Officer down!
The officer's desperate call for help can be heard on the responding unit's radio. This prompted the deployment of multiple officers.
Officer down! Officer down!
In exchange for shooting, Perry also suffered a bullet on his leg. One of the eyewitnesses also called 911.
Barron County 911, where is your emergency?
Hi, I'm actually just sitting here. I ended up pulling over because I saw a dog in the middle of the road, and then all of a sudden I see an officer down and a gentleman on the ground. Looks like he's bleeding on his leg and a rifle on the ground as well.
An urgent call was quickly made for emergency responders.
Barron County Sheriff's Department paging Mayo Clinic ambulance. You requested Highway 8 SS for an officer-involved shooting. Time is 15:39. 10-4, we copy. We have EMS page. We'll be sending a chopper.
Both officers are down. He's set up with a rifle.
The first officers on the scene secured the area and instructed bystanders to leave, but the tragedy had already unfolded. Both officers were dead, and the suspect had bled out.
Get out of here! Get out of here! Go!
Detectives, please, requesting all detectives. 10-4.
Ready? Are you good? Okay. We're approaching. Yeah, we see it. It's on his left. All right. I got move the gun. I got lethal. Yep. I got lethal. Cover me. I got guns.
I believe the subject is down. There's 3 subjects down. Jess.
Meanwhile, officers moved Perry's weapon away from him and called for additional first responders.
Get this rifle. Yep. I got lethal. You got that? Yep. Okay, roll them. Clear. Clear. I got it. No. Back's clear. Front's clear. Got another rifle up front.
In an interview with detectives, Perry's ex-wife revealed that he owned multiple guns. His son also mentioned that Perry often spoke badly about the police and had reportedly built a shooting range on his property to practice. Officials reported that Perry was shot in the leg and subsequently died at the hospital. Next, what began as a routine alert quickly escalated when deputies confronted potential gang members armed near the Winton Cemetery, leading to a tense standoff that put their lives on the line.
Merced 500 Lake Beyond.
On April 29, 2023, at approximately 1:00 p.m., deputies from the Merced County Sheriff's Office were alerted to the presence of potential gang members armed with firearms near the Winton Cemetery. Deputy Nasir Wali arrived to find several people fleeing the cemetery and getting into a vehicle. When he tried to stop them, they took off, leading to a chase. Deputy Lucy Lopez joined in, but after about 4 minutes, the vehicle crashed into a parked car. The suspects then jumped out and ran, prompting deputies to pursue them.
Mercer 500 Lakeville.
Mercer 23 will be on Tuesday in Walnut.
Hey, stop! Stop now! Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands!
The suspect initially got away from the officers, but his escape didn't last long as another officer soon caught up.
Let me see your hands! Mercer 5-1, we have 2 Lakeville, one's running with the AR-15.
The police vehicle's dash cam captured a different angle, showing the suspect, who had initially outrun Deputy Nasir, being closely pursued by Officer Lopez. She warned him he would be tased and repeatedly urged him to stop, but he refused to comply.
Right there! Mercer 27 at gunpoint. Stop right there! Stop!
The officer fired at the suspect when he aimed his rifle at her, resulting in a hand shot that nicked her ear and caused bleeding.
Drop the gun! Drop it! Mercer 27, I'm hit.
Mercer 5-1, shots fired. You good?
Maybe I'm hit.
27's hit, Mercer. Start 1141. Where you hit?
Right here.
The only casualty was the deceased suspect, later identified as Jonathan Diaz Duarte, while the other suspect managed to escape. In a chilling turn of events, a simple 911 call led to a 6-hour standoff, illustrating the unpredictable nature of danger.
Police Department!
On July 14th, a woman called 911 and stated someone shot several rounds through her apartment door. As an officer tried to make contact, the suspect, 20-year-old Andrew Tekla Sundberg, shot through a door in the stairwell of his apartment. The officer knocked on the door while being cautious. The gun loading sound could be heard as an officer called for backup. Suddenly, the suspect fired through the door.
341. If you want to have the caller come to the north side stairwell and open the door.
Copy, however, right now he's having somebody banging at his door like they're trying to get in. I'm not sure if he'll be able to get out.
Yeah, that's me.
Did you?
Police! Police! Police Department! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired inside the north stairwell.
Luckily, the officer was unharmed.
I'm not hit, but they're shooting through the door.
When backup arrived and finally opened the door, police discovered 2 children and a woman in a hostile situation.
You guys stay here. Send everybody else. Hey! 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 Come here! Come here! Where? Shots fired. Active shooter on the north side. Where are you? What room? See? I saw the Hold on. Find up. On the right or left?
I'm in there. Yes.
Is he in there?
No.
Hey, kid, come here, kid.
It was a long hallway with multiple doors, and police determined that the shots came from room 318 in the northeast corner.
Shots are coming from apartment 318 on the northeast corner.
As the police realized their service pistols were no match for the firearm the suspect had, they called for a higher caliber weapon comparable.
You got a rifle? Get it on that door. 318? 318. Are they inside? Get them inside of a squad. 307.
The suspect was given multiple chances to surrender, but was ultimately shot by a police sniper positioned across the street after a 6-hour standoff.
I don't care. How? What you already knew.
Why don't you come out your apartment door with your hands up? You're under arrest. We're not going anywhere.
We already changed exactly what he wanted. So that's
come out the apartment with your hands up. We're not going anywhere.
Shots fired, 2 shots so far.
If you want to see more real-life police encounters, hit the like and subscribe button to stay updated.